Hey guys, Paul Pluta on the Paul Pluta channel. We're doing paid reviews. Paid reviews because we don't like to do the free stuff. This is paid review 20A34. 20A34. Now, I must say this paid review here, I'm a little bit slow. I've been a bit depressed. I've had some personal issues and I've just been a bit down. So I'm now jumping back into the saddle, and I'm hopefully gonna make a really good paid review. So let's begin. Hi Archie. Could you please keep me anonymous for this video? I reclaimed GST on 3 of the watches when I left Australia. I don't want the tax man in the UK on my back. $50 sent via PayPal in these apocalyptic times. I'm a 37-year-old surgeon from the UK, and I've been appointed to a permanent senior post, so have significant stability now. Hence, I thought it might be an opportune time to get you to review my collection. Surgeons don't make big bucks. Fuck me dead. Surgeons don't make bullshit. I smell bullshit. Surgeons don't make big bucks over here compared to our American and Aussie colleagues. Plus, I have a wife and kids. Let's bring out the violins. So I can never sink as much money into watches as I'd like, but it's much better than digging ditches, I can tell you that much. I found a watch a necessity from being a kid, but gradually as an adult, I've progressed through a few shitters before really appreciating these luxurious pieces. The watch box has now been filled, but in the longer term, I think there's space for one more on the wrist. Of course, 6 in the box, 1 on the wrist. Okay, let's go through this list. So firstly, we've got a 2015 Omega Speedmaster Professional, beautiful watch. My first proper luxury watch, bought for retail as I was so concerned that I might need the warranty and a reputable bricks and mortar store to fall back on. I love it, but it's Halcyon crystal, so it doesn't get worn much other than to informal social events. Great history and understated. It's great to wear. Also, it feels like a bulletproof bracelet. This is the one with the fuck off massive box. Yes, I'm lusting after that exact piece. That's a great piece. Can't criticize that at all. Next piece is a 1993 Rolex Explorer 2 16775. I think you mean it's a 16570. I bought this while working in Australia last year from a second-hand dealer. The prices were on the rise, but due to the bezel, crystal dial and hands being replaced during a Rolex service just before I bought it, as well as being them repairing a damaged crown guard, I think it's quite a decent price. He paid $8,900. Okay, especially as it had box and papers. It was the perfect watch to have whilst working in Australia with its rugged build and GMT function. I've noticed the value of these has continued to rise, so I'm not as comfortable to wear it while playing in the sea with the kids or doing DIY around the house as I once was. No, definitely don't do that. These are valuable pieces. Then we've got an Omega 2019 Omega Globemaster. While in Australia, I had my heart set on buying a new blue dial Datejust steel and white gold bezel on Jubilee to celebrate getting my permanent back in the UK. I couldn't believe that despite being on the waiting list with at least 3 ADs in the cities, nobody was taking my money despite waiting for 6 months. That's right. For a Datejust, fuck me dead. This completely turned me off buying a modern Rolex ever. I ended up buying a blue Omega Globemaster and managed to buy one from a grey dealer for $7,800 with box and papers. The blue pipan dial is very smart, and I love the understated brush case with tungsten bezel. It's my daily wear watch for work and probably a better alternative to the Datejust in my circumstances. I love that they aren't very common in my circles. No, they're I got to tell you, the Globemaster is a great watch. I actually admire it. They have been a bit soft there. They kind of fizzled a bit, but I think they're great. Then we've got a 2019 ArchieLuxury Reverso Tribute Duo Face. I fell in love with this continued Reverso and thought it best to tick the dress watch box. I know it's the original sports watch, so managed to buy this new through a grey market dealer for 12,300 Australian, 12,300. I probably overpaid, but I got the impression that this variant wasn't that easy to get hold of. The blue accents on the white dial and the blue alternative face really pop, and hopefully if I survive the apocalypse, I'll actually wear it to a few black tie events. Yes, indeed. Beautiful, beautiful. You could never regret getting a Reverso. Such a cool piece. And then we've got a 2020 Zenith El Primero Chronomeister 38mm. I've always loved chronographs, hence the Man on the Moon, and I remember getting serious envy when I first saw the El Primero in a store not long after buying the Man on the Moon. Gorgeous dial. Great size for myself at 38mm. That, along with the El Primero backstory, meant that I've often kept my eye out for them. So when I saw a decent deal with the grey market dealer, I pulled the trigger last month. £4,000. New. Full set. It feels like a classy piece on the wrist. Yes, that's actually not terrible buying there. And last, we've got a Tudor Pelagos. I wanted a diver to take the last spot in the watch box. Yes, indeed. I can understand that. A diver, yes. Yes, a diver. Yes, I wanted a diver. Thought about a Rolex 16610, but didn't feel comfortable paying such an having an increasingly valuable watch as my weekend beater. I ended up getting a Pelagos with the in-house movement, used with box and papers for £2,600. Love the titanium finish and hard-wearing ceramic bezel, as well as its rock-solid bracelet, although it does feel like I overpaid a bit for it. I'm surprised how comfortable it is for a beefy 42mm watch. I'm not planning on selling or adding anything for a few years. I'm really happy with what I've got for my point in life. However, before I'm 50, I think I've got to get a Patek, something simple and classic like a Calatrava. I don't think yellow gold suits me, so I'm thinking something in white gold like a 5196, assuming I survive that long. My other possible is a stainless steel Vasher and Constantine overseas chronograph, 5500V series, current generation bracelet, which I think is really handsome beast and a little off the beaten path. Please tell me what you think about the collection and my suggestion for a final piece for a few years' time. Keep up the good work. It's great listening to your rants, even if I keep hearing David SW, David SW, David SW in my sleep. Stay safe, Anonymous. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I've got to tell you, let's have a talk here. So I've got to say this honestly to you. Looking at your box and your collection, it looks amazing. Absolutely amazing. I love the Speedy. I would love to add a Speedmaster to my collection. I sold it off to buy a Patek, to add the Pateks. Had to be done. But I would actually like to get the big fuck off box Speedy. Yes, I will. I will certainly be looking for that. Explorer 2, you've got the black dial. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. There's nothing wrong with that. And it doesn't really matter that they, that they change the hands. And that's kind of what they do on a lot of... I wouldn't be too concerned. Not a problem at all. Not a problem at all. The Globemaster, I got to tell you, that is a gorgeous watch. I know it's not going to hold the value like a Datejust. Yes. But just as far as an under-the-radar kind of watch, the Globemaster with the blue, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I think it adds a bit of variety there. No problems whatsoever. The Reverso is to die for. Yes, you possibly paid a bit too much, but concentrate on being a doctor, not a watch dealer. I don't think it really, at the end of the day, if you paid a bit too much, so what? I get all my stuff at bargains, but the truth is, I don't make much in my living. So, it swings and roundabouts. So what? The Reverso's absolutely gorgeous. You've got them. If you keep these pieces forever, don't flip them. Doesn't really matter if you paid a little bit too much. I got to tell you, the El Primero, God, that is beautiful. The 38mm, that's the traditional size El Primero. You can actually get the metal bracelet very cheaply. I would highly recommend investing in that because it's not that expensive. You can get it from Zenith. Get it from Zenith. It's quite reasonable. And then you've got the Pelagos. Look, I'm more of a Black Bay man. I kind of like the Black Bay, but the Pelagos, to be honest with you, it's a great watch. It's a great watch. Beautiful. It's a beautiful, I love the snowflake hands either way. Fantastic. Okay, now we're talking, you want to get a Patek in the future. You know what? Please, don't get the Vacheron. Vacheron, the problem is you're actually a nice doctor. You're really cool. You're a nice man. You're a gentleman. Vacheron plummets. Vacheron really plummets. And let's be honest, would you get a steel Vacheron or a precious metal? Okay, you don't like yellow gold, get the white gold. No problems, get the white gold. Get a 5196. It is just elegant. Every man needs a Patek. Okay, once you get into approaching your 50s like an express train, get a Patek. You don't have to have a complication. You can just get a nice, actually, in many ways, I love the simple Calatrava, the 5196. I love because it's no date. So you're not mucking around setting the date, because I hate having the wrong date. It's just wind and wear. Set the time, wind and wear, and off you go. It's just elegant, beautiful, beautiful piece. I would seriously say to you, the Vacheron is an okay watch, but get the Patek. Get the Patek. I mean, it's one and done, and that's it. You're not flipping them. The Vacheron, if you're buying secondhand, they are really good value. Great bang per buck. If you're buying it new, get the Patek. Get the Patek. And the other thing is, you get the Patek. You've always wanted a Patek. Okay, it's a little bit more of a stretch than the Vacheron. It's worth every penny. Every penny. You will love it. You will love it. I think myself, my own opinion is, I've got the yellow gold. The reason I got the yellow gold is because my Calatravas are both, I've got three, I've got two in white gold. I thought it'd be good to have a rose or a yellow. And that's why well, it was what came up. It was secondhand. It's the deal that came up. But I'm happy to have the yellow because I've already got two white gold. Definitely 5196. I got to be honest with you. My good friend Tan Zeal, the Zeal, he has the white gold one. I think it's gorgeous. I really do think it's elegant. It's classy. It just pops. Just absolutely pops. So my advice to you: get the Patek. Please get the Patek. Get the Patek. It's got the big fuck off wooden mahogany type box. It's over the top, but just get the Patek and you're done. You're done. So yeah, I get the Patek. Please just get the Patek. And there's nothing wrong with claiming the tax. If you've left the country, the rule is this: if you leave Australia, you're entitled to claim the tax back. So you got the 10% GST. There's nothing wrong with that. That's quite legitimate. You obviously can't bring it back into the country. That's the thing. But yeah, very, very cool indeed. Nothing wrong with that. My honest advice to you. Please get the Patek. Get the Patek. It's so amazing. I really love 5196. Elegant, perfect. Please get the Patek. So Yeah, that's my opinion there. So I've got to say, man, I think that is a beautiful collection. I don't have a problem. I think it's beautiful. It's well thought out. You've got some amazing. You've got a little bit of vintage. You've got some modern. You've got retro. You've got some just amazing things. And the reality is, down the track, you will add a you'll add a um you'll add a Patek Philippe. You'll be over the moon. You'll be over the moon. I think you add a paddock, you love it, man. Just do it. So, guys, like, subscribe, tell your friends. Please don't forget to put a few comments down below, nasty or otherwise. And guys, remember, man cannot survive on Google Ads. I depend on these paid reviews to keep me producing the content. Please don't forget, this content is really important. The Google Ads is crap. They're really down at the moment. It's these paid reviews keep me going. I'm a bit depressed at the moment. Things haven't gone that great in my life at the moment. But please, paid reviews really, really help. I'm Paul Pluta. Tell me what you guys think of that.
Some people love fruit. Others choose to learn Greek. Some study archaeology. Others are interested in Japanese culture. For some people, everything must work just like a Swiss watch. Others appreciate the creative disarray. There are the frontline type of people, and the other type that would prefer to remain in the shadows. Most of us, however, like to study the wonders of everyday life. We cultivate traditional values in the world of modern technologies. One day, we choose exclusive restaurants. The other day, we go for street food. But there are also those people who don't have that choice at all. Some people have everything they need, and some will never have enough. Generally, a large part of our society has tons of luck when it comes to life, but we also mustn't forget to support the part that hasn't. No matter who you are, what you do, and how much you possess, if you are able to take care of the others, you have your own personal tint. Tint. Watch changes. Together.
Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, and who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW, David SW, David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW, David SW, David SW. And don't forget, guys, make sure you subscribe to the ArchieLuxury corporate live streaming channel to be updated on all the live shows I do. Live shows!